So let's get started this morning standing in mountain pose, standing up nice and tall, feeling the crown of the head reaching up towards the ceiling, bringing the spine into a nice vertical alignment. Let's turn our hands so the palms face forward, and we're just going to focus on our breathing. We're going to do 4 rounds of deep inhaling and exhaling, just like we practiced way back at the beginning of LRC Yogility. So let's inhale deeply and exhale fully. Feeling the body expand with the inhale. Good, and relax with the exhale. 2 more rounds, filling up with air and letting it all go with the exhale. Good, 1 more big inhale and a complete exhale. Good. And I'd just like you to bring your hands together now in a prayer position at your heart center, and just take a moment to set an intention for today. It's a very personal thing, so I'll leave that up to you, but something as simple as focusing on your breath can be a great guide throughout your day. Press the hands together to seal that intention, and then just drop the hands to the side and have a little shake out. Good. Then we're just going to rock backwards and forwards in our feet, from the ball of the foot through to the heel, just kind of feeling the body weight shift and maybe even feeling your core start to activate to help you balance. Good. Just 4 times, and then allow the feet to settle back onto the ground. Now we're going to do some shoulder rolls, and I'd like you to lift the shoulders up towards the ears and stretch them back behind you. As you do this, be aware of the stretch, maybe across the front of the body or in the back. We're going to do 4, lifting them up and back, good, and then 4 shoulder rolls coming forwards this time, so hugging the shoulders forward and really feeling them stretch out across your back, good. Then allow the arms to relax for a moment and step the feet a little bit wider apart. Bring the hands to the hips, keep the knees soft, and begin to do some hip circles, taking the hips around just as you find comfortable this morning. So your range of motion will vary from day to day. So just kind of feel it out and take the circles as big or as small as you'd like. When you've done 4 in one direction, go back the other way, becoming maybe aware of the hip flexors, maybe the hamstrings, the lower back, and just kind of feel how things are moving this morning. Good. Come all the way back to center. And I'll just turn to the side so you can see, but we're going to do some spinal rolling. It's kind of a standing version of cat-cow. So we're going to inhale, take the arms up overhead, exhale, bring them down, and as you do so, tuck the chin and roll down to the ground, coming almost into a forward bend, keeping a little bend in the knees to protect the hamstrings, and then begin to unroll again, inhaling, coming all the way up, lifting the arms overhead, deepening the inhale, stretch here, and then exhale, come all the way down again. Allowing the spine to curl, allowing the head to drop down, and then begin to unroll and come all the way up. Nice and slowly, stretching the arms up, inhale here, exhale, tuck the chin, rounding the shoulders, come down into your forward roll, nice and slowly, forward bend, and then begin to uncurl, making sure the head is the last thing to come up before you then stretch the arms overhead. Last time, come all the way down, tucking the chin, rolling down, good, and then unroll, come all the way up to standing, and when you reach the top, just stand up nice and slowly and have a little shake out, good. So from here, we're going to step the right foot forward and make our way into a high lunge. So the back heel is up off the floor, the hips are square to the front of the mat, and you want to engage the core a little bit. It'll already be working to help you balance. Good. From here, we're going to inhale and just allow the arms to come up to parallel with the floor. So we're going to do a nice series of movements here. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale, take them across to the right. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, across to the left. Exhale, back to center. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, down. Inhale, across. Exhale, back. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale across to the left, exhale back to center. Good. Stay in the high lunge, allow the arms to come down, and then sit up for a version of running man. So we're going to fire up the legs here, and you're going to drive through that front right leg and bring the hips up and forward into a running man, and then step back. So let's do that 3 more times. Don't over grip with the hands, allow them to just guide you. Exhale, inhale. Exhale as you drive forward, inhale as you come back. Exhale, inhale. 1 more time for good luck. Exhaling up, inhale down, and then release the arms. Good. Let's step the left foot forward, step the right foot back, coming into the high lunge on the second side. Heel up off the ground, the back foot, pressing through that left foot, engaging the core. Lift the arms up so they're parallel with the floor, and try not to hug the shoulders forward here, keep them plugged back, hands reaching forward, and let's inhale up, exhale down. Inhale across, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale over to the right, exhale back. Let's do 1 more time. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale to the left, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale across and exhale, come back. Good job. Bring the hands down and then set up for your running man on the second side. So you're going to drive through that front left leg, drive the hips forward, come up and back. Good. Up and back. Using that core to help you balance, drive those hips forward, step back. Let's do 1 more time. Drive up, come all the way back. Good job. Bring the hands down, step that right foot forward and have a shake out. Good. Now we're just going to revisit the pyramid pose, and we're going to add in a little variation. So I'd like you to step the right foot forward about a stride's length, take the left foot back and turn the toes out to about 45 degrees. Keep the hips square, and it's important here to really activate, so squeeze the quads to support you and bring your hands to your hips. Inhale to prepare, exhale, just fold about 25 degrees or 30 degrees forward and use the core to come back up to standing. Let's repeat, going a little further into bend this time and come all the way up to standing. Now if the hamstrings feel a little tight, keep a micro bend in the knee. Exhale, come down a little further and inhale, come up. Exhale, down, come as far as you can, maybe to keeping the back parallel with the ground, and then use the core to come up to standing. Good. Bend the front right knee, step the left foot forward and step the right foot back about a stride's length and set up for the second side. So turning the right toes out, square the hips to face the front of the room and squeeze those quads. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, just come to about 25 to 35 degrees for this first time. Use the core to stand up. Exhale, come a little bit further into the pose. Use the core to stand up. Good. Come further down. Again, if the hamstrings feel tight, keep a micro bend, but really try to keep the spine long and straight. Use the core to come up to standing. Last time, see if you can bring the spine to about parallel with the ground, keeping the hips back, reaching the crown of the head forward, and then come up to standing. Good. Bend the knee, step the right foot forward, and have a little shake out. Good job, everybody. So to just wrap up this morning, I'd like you to come back to that mountain pose that we started with, standing with the feet hip width apart. Just feel the shoulders loose, knees caps loose. We're not really holding any tension here, but I'd like you to bring the hands to your heart center and just revisit the intention you set at the beginning of this session. And whether that was to focus on your breathing or something else, maybe close the eyes and just revisit what you set as your intention for the day. Take a nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, open the eyes, release the hands, and have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining us in the LRC Yogility series, and I look forward to meeting you in person one day. Namaste.